Have you ever had a dream where your teeth suddenly became loose? You touch them with your tongue, and one falls out, then another, and another. Sometimes they crumble in your hands, sometimes they bleed. Sometimes you're standing in public, trying to speak, and your mouth is empty. You wake up in panic. You check your teeth. They're still there, but your heart is racing. Dreams about losing teeth are among the most commonly reported dreams worldwide. Across cultures, people have attached symbolic meanings to them: death, bad luck, financial loss, transformation. But what does science actually say? Today, we're going to examine this carefully. No superstition, no fear-based storytelling, no mystical claims beyond evidence. Because the scientific explanation is grounded in psychology, stress research, sleep physiology, and how the brain processes threat. And once you understand it, the dream becomes less frightening and far more fascinating. How common are teeth loss dreams? Studies of dream reports consistently show that teeth loss dreams are extremely common. They appear across different cultures, different age groups, different belief systems. This suggests something important. The dream likely reflects a universal psychological or biological mechanism, not a culture-specific omen. When a dream theme appears globally, scientists look for shared human experiences. Teeth are central to eating, speaking, appearance, social confidence, and physical integrity. Losing them, even in imagination, signals vulnerability, and vulnerability is one of the brain's strongest emotional triggers. The brain's threat simulation system. One influential theory of dreaming is the threat simulation theory. It proposes that dreams evolved partly to simulate dangerous or stressful situations so the brain can rehearse responses. In waking life, losing teeth would be alarming. It would impact survival in ancestral environments. It would affect chewing, speaking, social signaling, so the brain treats teeth as important. When stress increases, the dreaming brain may simulate scenarios involving loss of control, damage, or vulnerability. Teeth falling out is a powerful visual metaphor for that vulnerability, not because it predicts real tooth loss, but because it symbolizes instability. Stress and anxiety connection. Research consistently links certain dream themes to stress and anxiety. Teeth loss dreams are frequently associated with major life transitions: social anxiety, fear of embarrassment, loss of control, self-image concerns, work pressure, relationship insecurity. Think about the emotional tone of the dream. It is rarely neutral. It usually carries panic, shame, helplessness. Those emotions are key. The brain uses strong physical imagery to express emotional states. Teeth falling out can represent, "I feel exposed," "I feel powerless," "I feel like something is slipping away," not literally, emotionally. Body sensations during sleep. There's also a physiological component. Some researchers suggest that physical sensations during sleep can influence dream imagery. For example, jaw tension, teeth grinding, or bruxism, minor dental discomfort, pressure in the mouth. If your brain receives subtle sensory signals from your jaw or teeth during REM sleep, it may incorporate them into the dream narrative. This doesn't mean every teeth loss dream is caused by grinding, but the brain often weaves body sensations into dream stories. Your sleeping mind tries to interpret internal signals, and it does so symbolically. Self-image and social perception. Teeth are closely tied to appearance and communication. They are visible when we speak, smile, or laugh. In many cultures, healthy teeth are associated with attractiveness and confidence. Losing teeth in a dream may reflect concerns about aging, fear of being judged, insecurity about appearance, anxiety about saying the wrong thing. Notice how many teeth loss dreams happen in social settings. You're giving a presentation, you're talking to someone important, you're in public. The embarrassment component is strong. From a psychological perspective, the dream may simulate social vulnerability. Loss of control and transition. Another scientifically grounded explanation involves life transitions. Teeth falling out represents something stable becoming unstable. Major transitions often trigger these dreams. Moving to a new city, changing jobs, ending relationships, entering adulthood, financial uncertainty. The brain may encode instability as physical loss. It is easier to visualize teeth falling than abstract uncertainty. Dreams translate emotional instability into physical imagery. Memory and symbolic processing. The brain processes emotions during REM sleep by connecting them with imagery. Unlike waking thought, dreams are not primarily verbal, they are visual and emotional. When you feel something slipping away in life, the brain may simulate literal slipping. Teeth are concrete, stress is abstract. The brain prefers concrete images. That does not mean dreams are coded messages. It means they are emotional metaphors generated by neural networks. What science does not support. It's important to be clear. There is no scientific evidence that dreaming about losing teeth predicts death of a family member, financial catastrophe, illness, literal tooth loss. Those interpretations come from cultural traditions, not controlled research. Science does not dismiss cultural meaning, but it distinguishes between symbolic belief and empirical evidence. Currently, empirical evidence links teeth loss dreams more strongly with stress and anxiety than with future events. Why the dream feels so disturbing? Teeth are part of bodily integrity. Dreams involving body damage often activate strong emotional responses. Brain imaging studies show heightened activity in emotional centers during REM sleep. That emotional intensity can make the dream feel deeply significant. But intensity does not equal prophecy. It reflects the emotional weight of the theme. When to pay attention. While teeth loss dreams are usually stress-related, they can still be useful signals. If they occur repeatedly, it may be helpful to ask, am I under unusual stress? Do I feel out of control in some area of life? Am I worried about how others perceive me? Is there a transition happening? Dreams are not predictions, but they can be reflections. They may reveal concerns your waking mind hasn't fully processed. A balanced interpretation. The most scientifically grounded explanation combines several factors: emotional stress, social vulnerability, body sensation integration, threat simulation, transition anxiety, self-image processing. No supernatural mechanism required, just neural networks doing what they evolved to do: simulate, integrate, prepare. The real meaning. So what does it mean when you dream about losing your teeth? According to current psychological and sleep research, it most likely reflects stress, vulnerability, or concerns about control and self-image. It does not predict disaster. It does not signal fate. Its significance is not mystical. Its significance is cognitive processing at work. If you've ever had this dream, you are not cursed. You are human. Your brain is simulating vulnerability to help you process it. And once you understand it, the dream becomes less frightening and more informative.